Hello. Today I'm making. Where's my mic? Hello. This is my mic. Today I'm making a Twitch stream about. Wait. Yes, my voice is very clear. Stream about Wuthering Waves new story quest, main story quest. It's gonna be fun. Where is Wuthering Waves? Where it is? Where is my controller? Okay, I get my headphones. Then my controller. Where did I put my controller? I can finally play with my controller. That is my controller. It's the same color as my bed sheets, so I didn't see it. I can hear the game. Can hear the game, yes, you can. And the voice is better, the sound of the game is better because I adjusted the volume and the setting of Twitch, put it to just right. I put it too high last time, so it will record it properly. My charge is for good. Can wait. My power bank. Oh no! Everything fell. Okay, let's try. Yeah, it is charging. It's actually charging. I put it on the receiver of the mic, and it does charge it. That's so cool. Hello. Let's play the story quest. Oh wait, I don't hear. Connect. Oh, okay. Now I can hear it. What's here? Quest. Main quest. Let's go. I like the music. Oh.
Not to brag, but I down that
They all
carousel
sing at
with
the
just
same
one
time.
blow.
Wow!
Is it too loud? You can hear, okay. Good. Very good. Let's volume, voice, music, a little bit lower. That's good. Sound effects, ambient, okay. Abby.
Muggy day. Sky's gloomy, air's all wet.
You autoplay.
Oh, man. At least let me finish my sentence. Ugh.
It's gonna rain. No, it's not gonna rain.
Cold, cold, cold. Oh.
Your fur should warm you up. Doesn't it? A hot meal should warm you up.
All right. I'm famished. We barely had a bite sprinting all the way here from Raguna. Whoa! Pinch me! This is a feast and a half! Hey, Rover. So, we did bring enough money, right? I mean, we kind of rushed out without grabbing anything.
Oh, that? Don't worry. Money's not an issue. Augusta made sure we're covered. All our food and lodging here in Septimont is billed straight to the F4's palace. But I think the owner might have overdone it a little.
Ha! Better get used to it. You're the champ of the Great Aegon. And you know me. If food's on offer, I'll be a scoffer. Yeah, no leftovers, guaranteed. Free stay? Free meal? Reserve really knows how to treat guests. Maybe we should, you know, hang around a bit longer.
Official boy.
This smells amazing.
And King.
Abby, what do you think Imperator wants me to find? If Cardathia is right, the last clue should be somewhere on the Sanguis Plateaus. We're so close to the finish line, just one step away. But our pace is slowed.
Relax. We're already back in Septimont. What's the rush? I remember Lupa said there's this weird blight cloud hanging over the Sanguis Plateaus. And when the high tide, or whatever, rolls around, all the gladiators go there to hunt tacit discords. Wait, is the high tide coming up soon? The Affer's invite did say something about a big hunt. Huh, that reminds me. Aren't we supposed to meet her today?
A messenger came this morning. Augusta is dealing with an emergency, so our meeting's postponed. It looks like it'll be a while. An unexpected change. It's throwing everything off course. I don't like the feel of it. And why me for this hunt? If it's about the Great Aegon, the messenger said none of the other gladiators were invited.
Who knows? Maybe she just wants to test her strength against you. Typical Septimontian, right?
No.
You think so? I've only met her a few times, but I doubt she acts on such simple impulses. And as the F4, can she really thoughtlessly do whatever she wants?
Guessed from afar, you possess eyes as clear as crystal.
Oh, who's that?
But what troubles you so that eyes once bright as the highland sky now darken with rolling clouds? A warrior who walks the blade's edge does not falter over trifles. The clouds, if I may guess, are cast from the throne. At the peak of Capitolini Hill, beneath the pale walls of the Ephes Palace, secrets lie buried. And the most intricate among them are those born from the pursuit of power. Even one as honorable as the Epher must learn when to be ruthless. In Septimont, a city forged in iron and blood, anyone who seeks the throne without knowing the cost is no better than a lamb marching to the butcher's knife. I am Nestor, a traveling poet. The rains in Septimont never seem eager to leave this season. So then, if you are curious about the Epher, then allow me to say that nothing would honor me more than to offer even a modest service to the champion of the great Aegon.
Wait, how do you know he's the champion? And all that stuff about the F4, too? Oh, your eyes. Were we talking too loud?
To see and to hear are but two of the many ways to perceive. Trusting the senses is a habit, a natural expedience, but not the only option. Truth be told, I've been gathering inspiration for my next epic, and its protagonist is none other than Augusta, the Epher of Septimont. That's why I speak of her with some familiarity. I have a feeling your tale with her will soon be written. And knowing more about those who walk alongside you is rarely without its benefits.
Tell me about Augusta.
Augusta. A girl of humble birth, a resonator of modest talent, a commoner without noble patronage. And yet, from the den of wolves that is Septimont City, she rose and eventually claimed her place. Just like the burning sun was once a cloud of dust.
Nestor, dear Augusta from afar, do follow me into the near forgotten stories of Augusta, but simply tell me it might be a bit dull. Wait, I think the music is a little bit too loud, so I might just make it a little bit less loud. What are you trying to do? What methods do you have in mind? Oh my god! I choose! Perhaps having a listener become the protagonist of such stories might be a good option. The listener, okay. This should add a more immersive touch to the sound and image you get to hear and see. Continue. At this moment, you are Augusta. You shall leave her past, face the same choices she once made. Thus, please forget your name for now. I'm ready. Are we role-playing? Of course, Augusta's story is already written. No matter what choices you would make, they will not alter our reality. Continue. Yet, be wary. its pickle, and a misstep can lead to a swift end. Weigh your choice carefully. I understand her past decisions may not have always been the best. I mean, everyone can make mistakes. Well then, let the story begin. Set aside the complex thoughts and let me sign the epic of a young girl, Augusta. Take a deep breath. I am Augusta. Deep breath. A gentle warm light begins to blur your vision, and you slowly close your eyes. When it clears, a small frightened girl clutching a sword stands amidst the ruins. A group of solemn settlement gladiators stands guard around her. Hey kid, are you alone? Don't be afraid. We know that the dark tide did to your home. We know what the dark tide did to your home, and we're here to help. Boldly observe the man in front of you. Timidly observe the man in let's do boldly. Different choices will change the correspondence that were. You must be hungry. Here, this should be enough to keep you from starving now. Gladiator. Take the food, refuse. We like let's eat. We can take you to Septimon City. It's not safe here. We don't know when the next disaster will strike, starting at these ruins. What change anything? I think if I choose that choice, I lose and start over. Even if you build these walls 1,000 times, they'll never hold again the dark tide against the dark tide. You don't have the strength to stop it. Bring your sword and come with us. Grab your sword, let go of your sword. Let's take our focus, Robin. The gladiators shake their hands and pat your shoulders. Good. Follow them. Look back. Remember to maintain stats balance. The story ends if a stat drops to 0. Okay. The story chapter is complete once the corresponding goals are met. In the end, you choose to leave the village. The gladiators' words reveal a bitter truth. You lack the strength to protect the home you are leaving behind in your travels. You engage with gladiator. Stay quiet. You lack the strength, so I think to increase our strength we go to the gladiator and train with him. Practice. Welcome the gladiators. You arrive in the city of Septimon. Ship. You wave them goodbye after arriving at the central square. Meanwhile, you notice the square is crowded with citizens. Show your awe of the city. Remain quiet and anxious. A poster of the gladiators Aegon pinned out to a wooden board. The air is filled with heated chatter about the upcoming match. Draw closer to the crowd. The gathering people push you towards the crowd. You must know Septimon's reverse strength. Here, only the victory reigns. That is a law older than the city itself. Septimontian onlookers. You notice the passion-filled eyes of the Septimontian. You notice the disdain in the eyes of the Septimontian. Let's take this one. Eat or be eaten. Such is the way of the city. To survive, you'll have to find your bite and seize the crown with your own teeth. Continue. You can't stop thinking about their conversation. You realize that gladiators are the very symbol of strength and settlement. If there is a way to dominate the arena, maybe you'll find the strength you're looking for. If there is a way, let's tear down the poster and walk away from the crowd. Quietly leave the crowd. That's a hard choice. Oh my god, I chose it. Little bit tricky because I have too much heart, so we chose the other. As you leave, you notice that 3 words stand out in the insistent shelter, identity, status, and talent. They seem to be an essential part of gladiating. There are always those commoners who view the agons as mere boring display of butchery, but we're hardly entertained by the sight of rats shrieking in the dirt. What we crave is true magnificence, a warrior who can make roses bloom from blood. Ooh, continue, okay. Wanna have a little bet on how many grey rats are gonna try for the agons this year? Then, and their stench be stinking up the place. Ignore the words, right? And you're slightly concerned about your status and talent, right? Oh no! You are determined to step into the arena. The rules demand a mentor at your back. Someone to keep death from claiming you on the first day. And perhaps even teach you to see the fight through the end. After hitting several dead ends, you eventually come across Kato. Kato is retired gladiator star, but takes on a few projects. So, you wanna join the agents, you say? Why don't you start by telling me a little about yourself? You recall the discussion about gladiators' identity, status, and talent. People in the city of Septimont seem to value this more than anything. You choose to speak honestly about your past, lie about your past. Let's be honest. Except the dark tide took your home and you came to Septimont seeking strength, isn't that so? You've got some metal, but that's not gonna cut it there. Go home. People like you always show up with nothing but fancy dreams, only to see them crushed and trampled. I've seen enough of idiots like you. What now? Still here? You think your stubbornness will change my mind? Pathetic. Look Kato straight in the eyes, tighten your grip of the sword. Let's look straight in the eyes. That always works in enemies. It works. Alright then, let's have a duel. Land one strike and you win. If you manage that, I'll teach you how to be a true gladiator. This duel here is your entrance trial. Accept the duel after great deliberation. Accept the duel without hesitation. Wait. Let's go without hesitation. Yes. Blades meet in a sharp clash. Counter moves with practice ease. You are quickly defeated. It's the courage that counts. Strengthless, do you realize how weak you are? Which is why I am seeking power. Which is why I want to become a gladiator of power. Do you really know who you're fighting against? Can you really best me? You can't. Now, how do you plan to end this? Give up? Challenge him again the next day. Never giving up. Back for round 2, are we? Country rats like you sure are as pestering as the city folks say you are, huh? Attack, defend. Oh no! Just like last time, you aren't much of a challenge to cattle. You are swiftly beaten once again. It's the progress, it's learning, takes time. Go back. This is not your path. Give up. Continue the challenge. Too slow, too weak, your foolish swing only brings smiles to your enemies. Then I'll be faster, then I'll be stronger. Is that your best? How naive. Well, I guess a rat that lives in the dark never meant for the sun. Checkmate, you've lost. Give up? Challenge him again. I'm getting stronger. Still, not ready to give up? Can't you sell your sword? It will get you some food at least. Give up? Continue. You stand before Catra again, dragging your exhausted body nearly at your limit. Oh, I'm about to collapse. I can still fight. Oh no. The wind swept up. The blade whispers past, but the wind swept up by the blade whispers past, and you're suddenly home. Soft sunlight cascades on the great oak leaves, and you hear your friends' laughter, your parents' gentle calls. But in the very next breath, a bone, deep chill engulfs you. The touch, you know it's all too well. Thoughts race across your mind, and your hand instinctively gripped the sword hilt. I can't stop here. I won't surrender. When you see the opening and land a hit and capture for the thumbnail. Continue. Kato hands you his sword and turns to leave. Ooh, did we win? Turn out to Kato. Catch Kato's sword, it's rather heavy. Yes, in Settlement Arena, the victor claims the weapon of the defeated, a symbol of conquest. This sword is yours now. Victor, conquest? If you are determined to bite off that palm, do not fall before you get there. Augustus, That's your name, isn't it? Nod? Yes, I am Agusta. The moment you step into the arena, you will lose this name. The spectators may brand you with a number, symbol, or even the name of some wild beast. I am prepared. I have no other choice. Just prepared. Because I have a choice. And only the last one standing has the right to reclaim their true name. By then, all will be chanting your name. Augusta, you'll have to conquer their hearts and win their applause, even without identity, status, and talent. Tell me, will I see that day? I will make the crowd cheer. I will make them know my full name. Training starts tomorrow, 6 sharp right here. Ooh. You arrive in the big city. Okay. Oh, I like that.
Fail enough times, and you might eventually succeed. Should we call it resilience? Or mere stubbornness? Or perhaps, for a girl who has lost everything, there was never a second option. She had no one to trust but herself, and naught but a blade to hold. And yet, as the first stanza of an epic, this is nothing extraordinary. Since the lament, across the scorched lands of Solaris, I've heard this story repeat itself again and again. Greatness. Yes, our era has certainly seen it. But true greatness is never found on the first page of a story. Courage, glory, and honor. Such immortal virtues have been etched in tablet and stone. They are never forged overnight. Light as a thread, elusive as the wind, they weave themselves into every twist of fate, tangling with every insignificant choice we make.
What's wrong, Abby?
I don't know. It's just unbelievable.
A girl far from home, arriving in the city upon Capitolini. I doubt anyone at the time could have imagined her.
Oh no.
I don't know. It's just unbelievable. The Augusta he's talking about, and the F-word we saw in the arena. No way they're the same person.
A girl far from home, arriving in the city upon Capitolini Hill in pursuit of strength. No title, no status, no wealth. I doubt anyone at the time could have imagined her rising to where she is now. Rising to where she is now.
No, there might be one.
Do you mean Cato?
Cato?
Do you believe Cato handed her that final victory on purpose, and that his scathing words were a test of her resolve?
Maybe he had long grown tired of that corrupt system.
Then Cato must have been an idealist, to place his faith in a girl with nothing to her name. Now, why don't we keep this question in mind and see where the story leads us?
Okay, let's continue. I like Nectar. Reach 100 willpower, okay. Dawn breaks with a pale glow. A month has already passed under Cato's training. And today the grind continues. Grind. A little rest won't hurt. I'll go later. Stick to the training schedule. Yeah. You arrive at the training site. Repeating the same moves over and over again has begun to wear you on your patience. You notice some gladiators training in moves you've never seen before. You decide to stay focused and keep to your own training. Peek into their training. No! You reflect on your training. It was always you alone, facing the wooden post, patching yourself up over and over. Endure and push through, given to sadness. It's willpower, so let's endure. Days slip by, and the gladiator Agon draws near. Today Kato will give you one final lesson. I've done all I can to prepare you. Now you're on your own. Oh my god, the training ends today? Is this the graduation ceremony? Here's my final task for you. Tell me, why do you want to become a gladiator? What pulls you through all this training? You already know the answer. You are unsure. Yes, your idea has never fluttered since you left home. To be strong enough to protect others. You meet Kato's gaze and he reads the answer in your eyes. I remember my true ambition. Offer Kato your thanks. Yeah, need the crown little bit. Okay, in the meantime, a flicker of desire across your eyes. You recall Kato's words from when this all started. By then, it will be chanting your name. Augusta, you'll have to conquer their heart and win their applause even without identity, status, and talent. Hey, will I see that day? Yes. I very much look forward to it. I will make it happen. Yes. You're aware that sponsors for the gladiator agons are mostly noble and wealthy merchants. It's beyond your reach, except perhaps in the underground arena. Ooh, the music changed. These are all top-of-the-line merchandise. I got them here to have a look. Like product on display. You and a few other gladiators stand in the middle of the underground arena, scrutinized by nobles and wealthy merchants in the stands, one by one. Those beside you are chosen and escorted away. Take a step forward. Volunteer your sticks. The audience cast their eyes in your direction. However, all you receive is constant laughter and return. Vision of your home's ruin flash within your mind. Glimpse of the noble, lavish lifestyle flicker through. Let's do this one. Oh no! These laughs! So, they really did have a hand in the disaster. The dark tide alone did not destroy your home. The rot in high place also played a part. in your home's ruins. Yes. When the dark tide struck, those with power and wealth continued their life of indulgence and luxury. The knights of the gladiator existed only to serve their desire. A fire of anger ignites in your chest. Silently, you swear to shatter these rules. Yes, well. A village girl with such unremarkable forte dreaming of power and strength. I can't remember the last time Septimont had a joke this amusing. Try and you'll see. Show them your sword. Yes! Race, prancing, ground like a circus clown, and scrambling for your life so we can all have a good laugh. Or do you think playing innocent will win you favor? I never disappoint. Don't underestimate me. Let's do this one. So the crown is low. Ah, it's almost full. It is full, yes. Anyone interested in this one? After watching the weak struggle is always a fine source of entertainment. You give the nobles a chilling stare as they talk in whispers. You bear a small anticipation that someone will pick you. Let's give them the stare, because stare always works. Yes. Entertainment. You say, when Septimon's strength defines worth, we shouldn't be so quick to judge a gladiator who offers herself. You turn your view towards the voice with heavy steps. A well-dressed old-school noble walks down from the stands towards you. He smells of rotten stench. It's unlike the smell of rats as the Septimontians had put it, but a foul odor of power and wealth. You frown at the old-school noble, silently clench your fist. I engage only in profitable adventure. To stand in the arena, you must prove your worth. I have three trials for you. Survive them, and we may speak further, brave young lady. Yes, I want it. You accept the noble trials, though trials is too fine a word for something intended only to break you. Reach 50 reputation and reach 100 willpower. Okay. Head to the trial ground. Okay. Oh, I like the art. Outside the walls of settlement city lies vast wasteland plagued by the dark tide. Your homeland. It's now different from the home you remember. Returning home, you can't help but feel sentimental. They say a ferocious lion beast corrupted by the dark tide prowls deep within cave. No common blade can cut through its skin. And family, your first trial is to slay that beast, the noble. However, decides to strip you of all equipment. What a dull sword. Ooh, how am I gonna do it? I have no choice but to accept. A dull sword is more than enough. The mountain trail went like a serpent along the charred tree stump. Dozens of bleached skeletons lie scattered. You suspect you're getting close as you continue forward against the unpleasant smell. When the first rays of sunlight split the clouds, the cave reveals itself, breathing death before you get a clear picture of the cave, a crushing force pressing down upon you. Who are you? Try to break free. No? Okay. Get down. You're trying to get yourself killed. Hold your breath or you'll alter it. Do as she says, struggle, do. You turn around and see a hunter. Just then, a massive beast roars and walks past where you are hiding. Keep your head down. Secretly stare at it. Might notice if I stare. Oh no. Okay. After the lion beast has left, you apologize to the hunter. It was thanks to him the beast did not notice you. Hmm. Going by dusk closed? You're a Septimate gladiator, eh? Oh, I used to be just like you. Lost a big match, got tossed out by the nobles, and ended up like this. Were nothing but their playthings, Hunter. The skills honored for battle are now merely tools for survival. Septimus has abandoned the strength it desperately needs. You pity such reality. Ask the hunter about the lion beast, or ask the hunter what you should do. Let's ask the lion. Only a madman would go after that lion. I have my reasons. I know what I'm doing. His words are rough, but he eventually tells you everything he knows. You'd bid the hunter farewell and make preparation for the hunt. To gain more knowledge of your prey, you choose to silently observe the lion beast in the following days. After a few days, you've managed to grasp an overall behavior pattern of the lion beast. Thus, you march toward the deep cave. Enter the cave, enter the cave. Deep within the cave's dark embrace, you tread softly. Then, a sudden dread freezes your steps. Between the flickering torch flames, a monstrous shape appears. The lion beast fire from the nether dances amidst its golden flame, while claws like scythes tear wounds in the earth. Draw your sword and strike the lion beast. Maintain distance and swing your sword. Yes, I maintained the distance. As you expected, your sword fails. You fails you. It's ineffective against the lion. Before you can take a breath, the lion's thunderous roar storms you again. You decide to dodge its attack and search for a weak point. Quickly analyze the cave environment. Yes. Just before the lion beast pounces at you, you slash with all your strength at the stalactite above. It crashes down into the lion's gaping jaws. It's not over yet. It still has the fight. Here, you land on its neck, its lungs, to seize you, but your swift dodges force its claws into a deadly knot around its throat. Seeing your chance, you give a final pull, and the beast strangles itself in a frantic struggle. Yes, using the environment is one way to do it. Finally, the beast strangles itself. Let's go, finally. Yes, the trial has ended, and you drag your exhausted body towards the stream. Clear water cascades down into the mountain valley, and the dense forest slumber quietly in nature's cradle. You rinse your body, skin, hands in the water, and clear stream slowly turns red. The beds scattered and the fish vanish. You sense the forest uneased at your presence. Are they afraid of me? Are they afraid of my power? The critters panic, plunge you into reflection. For the first time, you realize that power can in itself fear. You desire more power, you are still somewhat shaken. Like desire. With no time to rest, you approach the nobleman against he imposed the second trial upon you. What is this time? I know full well the next one won't be easy. Yes. Killing a mad beast is hardly an achievement. I'm sure you're aware, girl, that all the warriors of settlement have two lives. Two lives? Kato seemed to mention this before. One by their parents, and the other by their sword. You may consider the sword in a gladiator's hand as their life in the arena. For your second trial, bring me 100 lives, yes. Prove to me you are worthy of standing in the arena. Calmly accept, turn with disgust as you wave to accept. I guess stay calm, yeah. To get the admission pass for the agents, you start the second trial. Day after day, you fight gladiator of settlement. As your reputation grows, so do the spectators. They don't care who you are, but only want to see when you will fall. Look, it's that girl again. Didn't think she would get as many wins as she did. Just look at the size of her. How will she even carry the swords? Ignore their comments. Focus on the opponent before you. You have grown used to this kind of noise. The deafening cheer numb your fatigue. Your sword now rests against your opponent's throat. Suppress your desire to kill. Spare the opponent and wait for the next challenger. Yes, one by one, the gladiators you've challenged grow in number. Those you've defeated kneel before you, offering their swords, symbolizing their honor with both hands. Ooh, Raise the opponent's sword. Steady, plant the opponent's sword into the ground. Plant? I think raising. Do planting raise willpower? I think so. Yes. Even in Septimont, there is a limit to opponents that prove a challenge to you. Eventually, you will need to seek out tougher challengers. You have targeted Victor, a frequent champion of the Aegon from one of the noble houses. Do you have any idea who Victor's father is? His lordship is the largest sponsor of the Aegons. Power, wealth, those aren't things. Brute strength can rival Victor. Has the best mentor. Victor has the best mentor. The finest weapon. Indeed. Oh, so what? The house behind Victor comes to you with an offer. A perfect job and a substantial fortune. If you walk away from the duel, drop the contract or take the offer. The house behind Victor comes to you with an offer, a perfect job. If you walk away from the duel, I think I will not. Let's drop it. Yes. You reject the bribe without a second thought. Humiliated, the noble servant spit curses in your face. Respond calmly, say nothing, avoid any altercation. Yeah. You ignorant country peasant. Do you know what it means to refuse a noble? Then you shall suffer for your arrogance. When the time comes, don't expect any pity, as you won't be getting any. Ignore the servant. I stay on the sides the servant. Ignore I. Let's ignore. Yeah. Yes, 100%. The seer silenced the rumbling servant and tears up the contract. Let's go. There's no point in talking sense into an ignorant fool. Then again, I'd appreciate it if you don't waste too much of my time in the arena, Victor says. They throw a bag of credits as a way to humiliate you, following it up with sarcasm and mocking gesture. They attempt to overwhelm you with their pride. You feel nothing. What is with the same insult? Let's feel nothing, yay. Strong. The day arrives. Victor accepts your challenge with his honor of nobility as the stake. You remember when the haughty look you wore but a few days prior. But the noble wields only words, not swords. Victor knows nothing about swordsmanship. You easily defeat the weak, incompetent, style, and casually life his pretty helmet with the tip of your sword. Approach the noble seats. Here at the watching nobles with contempt. Let's approach. Yay. I have won, and I achieved it without wasting your time. Do you see? Your gladiator's life shatter before real strength. Step on Victor's helmet. Toss the helmet back to Victor. Toss it عشان respect for The crowd erupts in cheers and applause. The nobles, unable to deny your triumph, lower their heads. Continue. You return to your lodging to count your trophies. 99 swords, 99 opponent defeated. Now only one life is left to claim. Most gladiators have long feared your reputation and dare not challenge you, except one. A rider, the rising star of the underground arena. Unlike you, he was born with powerful forte. He is undoubtedly the king of the arena. Talents no longer matter to me. A sword tempered by countless battles is no less sharp. Yet, amidst the endless chanting of the name Ariadne, you arrive as promised. As always, spectators crowd the arena. Even the old school nobles is present this time. Your opponent's towering physique dwarfs yours, and his crushing presence brings to mind the fearsome lion beast who, after several exchanges, you notice something unusual. The floor is too slippery to gain a foothold, and Aridal armor is unusually heavy. You are all too familiar with the noble's despicable tricks. Keep cool, anger, just keep cool. You then shift your pace, luring Aridal into the very trap meant for you. After a few more rounds, his steps grow loose, his reactions sluggish. Seize the opportunity, now's the chance. Your sword stops just before the neck of Septimon's strongest gladiator. The entire arena falls silent, and almost immediately the crowd erupts into applause. Stop, stop, stop. What is that though? Uh-oh. Kill, kill, kill. No? Right here? No? Rydell closes his eyes and accepts his fate. Let's leave it there. Victory is already mine. In front of everyone watchful eye, you only take a Rydell sword. You then bow towards the audience before turning to leave. You feel the people's gaze. You feel a sense of release. Dot dot dot. Live, live, live. Look back at the crowd and wave. Leave the cheers behind you. The next day, you arrive before the old school nobles with 100 lives. Idol is merely made of Septimon's flesh. Above him stand a far greater force. I'm ready for the third trial. Power beyond any Septimon. Let's ready. Your third trial is to earn the blessing of Arthenos, Lions of Glory. This is an impossible feat. He never planned to let me pass the trial? I know, Arsinosa, it has never tasted defeat. People say it's a peak no human can ever reach, the last wall of Septimont, but I accept. It is this insurmountable challenge that stirs the thirst for victory in your blood. You accept the third trial. to confront the guardian of settlement, Arsinosa. Reach 100 martialism, reach 100 reputation. Oh, good. Oh no. I'm good. I'm good. Oh, I wanna take water. Okay, I wanna drink some water. For me, please. Up, 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 up. I drink some water. On the eve of the trial, you return to the training ground once again. While you wait for Kato, you find yourself standing before the familiar wooden post. It has been your most enduring companion in your pursuit of true strength. 100 strong and sword. Put it down and leave the past behind. Hug it gently. Strength and sword, sword and crown. You find yourself standing before the familiar wooden post. It has been your most enduring companion in your pursuit of true strength. I say, let's cut it. Yes, it worked. Well, not particularly an easy path, is it? What did you learn from this path? Hello, hello. So, strength can in itself be strength can be destructive. Fear destructive. Strength bring conquest, such as humanity all destroyed. Agusta, I'll be there for your last trial, and I will call your name for all to hear. I will not stop here. Thank you. Thanks. Back in your room, you stare blankly at your collection of swords. These trophies symbolize strength and conquest, but how will you show them to the world? You once heard the tales of legendary gladiator warrior who would always fuse their opponent's sword with their own after victory. No, you decide to tread the same path and stand before the smithy. Same path. Stop outside the blacksmith forge. Gaze at the flying spark from the blacksmith forge. It's good. You wish to demonstrate your strength, yet now you still seek to do this with power not of your own. Watching the blacksmith hammer rise and fall, an seemingly unpractical idea emerges. Continue. In the end, you use your forte to fuse all the swords into one. Ooh, that's why his sword is big. Here, drop the heavy sword in your hand. Feel the power. Let's feel it. Your forte never stands out among the resonators, but a seemingly insignificant power is enough to be stronger Then the forge fire and hammer swing. The day of the final trial has finally arrived. You walk to the arena center with your newly forged sword. The bronze horn blare from atop the 12-stone plate. All eyes are on you. Everyone is eager to witness how a human will rival the strength of Arsinoe. Survey your surroundings. Take a deep breath. Because focus on the calm and the soft. Suddenly, a rumbling roar cuts through the noise of the crowd. The noble banner flutter and fall. A colossal shadow swallows the sunlight around you. Arsinoe appears. Oh, of balls. Arsinoe mountainous size catches your eye. That's a slight ringing in your ears. It's awake! A noble shriek. Arsinoe stands silently opposite you. Slowly, its eyes open, coldly watching you. Focus and stay alert. Rest your hand on the hilt. Just focus! With a sudden sweep of time. The lioness shatters the stone pillar. You roll aside, barely dodging the flying debris. A chill seeps through the tear in the cloth of your left shoulder. Take the initiative. Take up a defensive stance. The screams from the stands are soon drowned by the lion's roar. A wave of sound, and dust drops past your ears. You can taste blood on your lips and tongue. Quickly patch yourself up. Ignore the pain and tend to the wound later. Ignore the pain. Her second attack comes without warning. You barely have time to react before your sword rises. To meet her descending paws. Recall your encounter from previous battles. This strike shall be my all. This recalling. Oh no. You managed to withstand a Rason. Oh no, that's a lot. Take the opportunity to start blazing into the golden blood. Steady your breath. Wake up, Arizona. Arsinoe sees her attack, her mane brushing against your blood-stained face before she lowers her head. The arena shakes with applause. You heard the crowd chant your name in honor. I have passed the final trial. I have gained the lioness blessing. The voices, they are. Listen to the waves of cheers. Listen to the waves of cheers. Oh, it's full again. Good. Oh, wise and noble Arsinoe, the mighty guardian of Septimon, bestow upon her the crown of courage and strength. Walk up the steps after Arsinoe. When the cries of triumph resonate with the earth, we see the fire of humanity blaze across Septimon. Wave after wave of applause, the Septimontians salute me as I advance. Then, okay. Oh, sun and moon, witness this extraordinary feat. Witness her epic dedication of Septimont. Take another step forward. As the platform rises, you realize that by earning Arsenius's blessing, you have been granted a privilege they are all going to meet. You are crowned by the champion without the great Ager. Nevertheless, you have already conquered countless gladiators with your strength. Under everyone's gaze, glory now bows at your feet. Ooh, I like this. At last, you stand atop the summit, the champion, only now, with battle fire cooled on your veins, do your own raise their voices and protest. Oh, I love it. You have shattered the decaying order with strength, and through strength you shall reshape new rules. You shall wield gladiators' valor on the righteous path. You shall allow no more fragile lives to tremble before death. You shall ensure that your homeland's tragedy will forever be undone. Yet, should these new rules forged by might lose their foundation, will they not fall? A cold whisper of unease coils in your chest. Well then, no time for pointless pondering now. From this day forward, your soul, your honor, your two lives shall serve Septimont. Finish this part.
Merely the rough shape of a short epic. This is all I can offer about the F4. Now, as a listener, what do you make of my narration?
I enjoyed it, nothing special. I still don't know the F4 enough. I enjoyed it.
I appreciate your kind words, my generous listener. I am only a humble wordsmith, spinning verses and rhymes. The essence of poetry is granted by those who dare defy their fate. But there is one thing I must confess. Through my words, your knowledge of the F4 is partial, at best.
Let's love.
Poetry can only offer a glimpse of the true story. The reality of people, events, and things slips beyond the grasp of words. I do not belong in the pages of the epic, so I remain confined to the observer's gaze. I can imagine events and emotions unfold, but I cannot truly recreate them.
Then?
Here's some advice for you, though I hesitate to call it such.
What's it?
If you want the truth of a story, step into it. Become part of it. The opportunity stands before you now. As I've said, the tale between you and Augusta, the hero of Septimont, is only now turning its next page.
You seem to know exactly what I'm about to do.
It's not difficult to see. Fate flows like the stars, tracing their course. Your destination is written in the steps you take. The rain is passing. I hear it ceasing its symphony upon the earth. It is time for farewells. Before I leave, may I ask you one last question? What is it that has lifted Augusta to the seat of power? What is it that makes a ruler?
Well, I'd say strength. Let's be real. There's no way Augusta could have passed those trials without strength.
Yeah,
Rover,
it's
what
not
do you
only
think?
strength. It was strength and conquest. It was an unyielding resolve. It was born from the hardship of the past. It's all of them. Because the past.
You needn't rush to answer now. Keep it in mind as you continue your journey.
Okay.
When the final chapter is written, the answer will reveal itself.
Now it's morning. All day has passed.
Farewell, my friend. Our paths crossed by fate and by chance. Soon, after this brief encounter, everything about me will be gone with the wind. But you, your epic continues.
Your Excellency, you have indulged her too much. As the priestess, you know is far too unruly in both action and word. It's a disgrace to her title.
Indeed. She entered the palace unannounced, uninvited, and with no decorum. A blatant affront to the authority of the palace.
Same as always. Senators, all she crossed was a doorway. One too insignificant to carry the weight of our authority, or defend anyone's fragile pride. Let us not forget, it is not the walls of Capitolini Hill that command fear. It is my will, my sword, and our relentless conquest. I know your fear. You fear a priestess's voice drowning yours, and a rebel challenging the Senate's rules. But listen well. Power does not bow to sycophants, cowering behind their traditions. If you seek power, then step from the shadows. Face me, and prove yourself worthy.
Oh, is doing the same thing that they did the other times. Ooh.
Took you long enough, Augusta.
Handling the senators takes time. You know that. Well, to keep our esteemed priestess from waiting, maybe next time I'll just leave them to their own devices. I'll make sure they record every detail of your feat, and relay it word for word to Grandmother Lilibet. Priestess Iuno, unruly behavior, left Tetragon Temple without permission, and trespassed into the Ephor's palace. I wonder, who will lose it first? Lilibet or you?
Let those old foxes report me all they want. If they step into the tetragon left foot first, I'll shoot the left. Right foot first, I'll shoot the right.
Hey, I'm with you on that one. The Senate should be reminded now and then that the Tetragon's kindness is not a reason to take Priestess Yuno lightly. Why didn't you wait there? I had everything handled. We depart for the hunting ground tonight. If anything changed, you could have reached me by my terminal. You didn't need to come all the way here. I want you free of duty until that day arrives.
You're overthinking it, Augusta. I'm here to see that person. Grandmother Lilibet said his fate is one of unknowable void. Sounds intriguing enough to make time for.
Also, that they did the apple point.
So that's it? Too bad. The ship from Laguna won't dock until tomorrow morning, and we'll be gone by then.
Ugh, what a hassle.
Patience, you know. The warrior has accepted the invitation. So, you'll have plenty of time to meet during the hunt. Is there something else you want to say?
I read Grandma Lilibet's book of prophecies. The hunt and our plan, neither end well. Are you sure we should go through with this?
Risk does not trouble me. Peril simply requires greater strength. But really, when did you start caring about the temple's traditions?
O ye faithless of Septimont, the divinity is enraged. Should your ruler defy their will again, doom shall be your fate. Lately, I've been hearing murmurs from the nobles again, about the ancient prophecy from Raguna.
I will admit, those words once carried weight. But when our ancestors crossed the waters and climbed these hills, Raguna's divinity didn't get a seat on the ship. And the priestesses all said the prophecy was incomplete. Only the hero of heroes, wielding extraordinary power, risen from the dark tides, shall bring eternity to Septimont. Then shall the waters quiet, the tempest still, and glory return with the blood of the old king. Do not forget, this is the other half of the prophecy.
I see it in the
Fabius, Attilius, Valeria, one after another, these heroes have saved Septimont from the brink of ruin. As long as a hero stands, no disaster can break this eternal city.
What if this time is different? What if ruin is our fate?
Then I will sever that fate with my blade.
What's so amusing?
So, the fearless priestess Yuno can be frightened after all. But it's fine. If you're afraid, don't push yourself. I can handle this alone.
about.
Most revered priestess, wait for me in the temple. I shall return victorious.
Frightened. Me? If anything, it's you, trying to shut me out and face it alone. Fine. Go ahead. You'll come back to me sooner or later.
That I can't deny.
I knew it. So you do need me for this hunt.
Thank you. You know.
saying this.
The storm is coming. Come, you know my friend. The best way to greet a storm is to walk straight into it.
Oh, I like her gaze. Oh, a quest complete? There's next quest, okay.
I shall have no one tarnishing victory's honor. I
want
shall have
to-
no one tarnishing
Yeah,
victory.
but-
Gotcha, didn't I?
To build another healer? Yeah. No, I have 3 healers.
I'll do my best.
Genshin, Genshin,
I will be there
Brava.
for everyone.
Gotcha, didn't I?
Yuho, I'm still working on her. Working on the Discord. I'm a dungeon fan. Okay. So now I finished the stream. Goodbye everyone. Thanks for watching. And for YouTube, subscribe. I like it.
In the previous match, I slipped and left.
For YouTube, subscribe. Goodbye.